welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to share with you guys project number 4 into the Holly Jolly Christmas Hop hosted by Elemental Designs and Mom to Create. This week's project was a altered picture frame, and so I'm going to give you the rundown on how I made this guy, and then I'll explain to you guys how you can go about winning this guy. So I'm just going to try to give you a little bit of the dimension on what this guy looks like. Try to anyway. But anyway, so what I did is I sat down and made this project last night. I had picked up just like a $1 5x7 frame at the Walmart, at the local Walmart here, as well as a quarter flat piece of fabric in the Christmas section at Walmart as well, and you pay like 97 cents for that. The rest of everything that I had on hand, so literally this project cost me a couple bucks, and if I would have already had a frame that I wanted to use for this project, I did actually have tons of frames that I could use, but I wanted something small enough that I wouldn't have any trouble shipping it, and I didn't have one that small, so that's the reason why I went out and picked this up. But if you're at home and you already have the picture frame and you already have, say, some type of Christmas fabric, you wouldn't spend anything out of pocket to make this project if you had these other couple of little things on hand. I actually went to the store looking for some Christmas plaid fabric, and they didn't have any, so this is the best that I could do. I would have preferred to have a Christmas plaid back there in the background, only because I'm decorating my house with like the Christmas plaids and stuff. So if I could find some fabric, I might show you the DIY for the bigger frame that I plan to do on my house if I can find it. You know, out here in the middle of nowhere, we don't often get to be really choosy about the products that we use, so we just kind of have to make do with what we got. But if I can come across a Christmas plaid fabric, then I will do another DIY on a bigger frame for a DIY Christmas project later on my channel. So stay tuned for that if you're interested. Maybe you'll see it and maybe you won't. But getting back to this little frame, so I of course always have white, gray, and clear coat spray paint on hand, and the reason why is because the majority of my DIY projects, especially the things that I do for my kitchen and my living room and my dining room, are all done kind of with the farmer market colors, the farmhouse colors, which is like the white and the soft grays, and those kinds of colors is basically the colors that I use in my house. And so all I did here was I scratched up the picture frame just slightly enough to get some of the spray paint to stay on it. Now, with these little plastic picture frames, this is obviously the look that I was going for because I tend to do things kind of with a rustic view on it. But if you wanted to have this picture frame solid, then I would suggest either scratching up the whole piece or just not get one that's made of plastic, because spray paint tends to not want to adhere as well on plastic as it does, say, something that's made of wood. So keep that in mind whenever you're purchasing picture frames that you want to alter. Now, because I love the rustic look to things, and I basically buy stuff just to turn it rustic, I, of course, love this look on this picture frame. Now, what I did is there is 2 coats of white spray paint. I scratched it a little bit. I carried on with it a little bit. If you want wood to look rustic, you can put some like Vaseline in certain spots like I did here, and then spray paint over it, and then you can wipe the Vaseline away, and then it will give you this kind of weathered look to it. If there's anybody out there that's interested in me doing a video on how this can happen in detail, then just let me know and I'll be more than happy to do a video on that. But basically that's how it works. You kind of just make your picture frame look worn, and I have not done a video per se on how to make wood or plastic or anything like that look worn. So maybe I'll try and do that in the upcoming months in detail so you guys know what I'm talking about. Because if you've never done it or if you've never seen it done, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about right now. So my apologies for that. So anyway, after you get it to the rustic look that you want, then I tend to clear coat. There is clear coat spray paint that you get just like where the regular spray paints are in the store. You can clear coat it, and I just do that because I want to seal that in. I don't want it to ever look differently than when it looks right now. So I tend to clear coat most all the projects that I do, believe it or not. I know it's crazy, but that's just the way I roll. And so then after you've done that part, that's really the hardest part, and it really doesn't, it's not hard, it just takes a little bit of time because you're letting the paint dry and so forth and so on. So then I took the glass piece out and I took the backing to it and just covered this fabric here and cut it down to size. Basically that's it. I used the Elmer's spray, really quick dry setting, very sticky spray adhesive because I had it on hand, but any fabric glue or Aleene's or even hot glue would probably work just like that. Just put the hot glue in the corners and maybe a little bit in the center and you're good to go. I just have that sticky stuff on hand, and so I used it because I had it on hand. And then these are just kind of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you. You see how right there, it's kind of just hot glued up on there. And I just attached those little balls that I had on hand from last Christmas. I did a couple projects with these little balls last Christmas. Then I just pulled some out of that little stash that I had and used them on this project. Attached it with a very thin jute twine here. And then this little guy I got on clearance last year, and I can't even tell you now where I got it from. Probably the Dollar General, and it's meant to be like one of those Christmas bows that go on top of your packages. So I just pulled that piece off of the back of that and attached some hot glue onto it and put it in the center of that frame there. And that's basically all. That's it. That's how you put that together. And I actually really love this picture frame. I wish this fabric was a plaid like I said before, but overall, I love it. And I hope you guys think it's pretty amazing too, if you guys like that rustic feel to projects. I got country in me, and so just about everything that I do has a little bit of country in me. That's just my take on a lot of different things. So there you go. Alright guys, so now we're going to get into the deets of how you can win this bad boy. There is, if you guys have been following my channel, there is a Holly Jolly hop out there. There's several ladies involved and one gentleman. And I will have all their links to their channels in the description bar below if you want to go over and check them out. Subscribe to their channel. Let them know that I sent you over there. But to win any of the projects in all of these 5 videos that I will have posted, this is week 4. We have one more week to go. Then all you have to do is watch all 5 of my hot videos and leave comments on all 5 of my videos. You must be a subscriber and you must be 18 or have parents' permission, due to the fact that I'm going to have your address if you are a winner. So if you want to participate and you're not 18, please have your parents email me, and we'll go from there. I do have several subscribers that do a lot of things with their kids, so those of you who I know participate together, then that's completely fine. But anyway, that does it for this video. I hope you guys like this altered picture frame that I have done here, and I can't wait to see who gets to win it. So yeah, if you like these videos, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and go hopping along to the other videos that are going to be in this series for the Holly Jolly Christmas Hop. Alright guys, we'll see you in the next video. Bye!